Hey guys. So it looks like MAMAKAZ was clutching at straws, with the whole racist video that came out. She actually tries to prove, well, she does kind of prove what dirty girl, what was it, dirty breed, like means. But that's not why people were calling MAMAKAZ out for being racist. I mean, I've seen the comments under this video. It wasn't the fact that she said dirty breed. It was the fact that she was talking in a Jamaican accent and people are just fed up with it. It's like you've got these white English women just constantly talking like the Jamaican when they're not.
Hey TikTok, I hope you're all okay. I've only recently just woken up. I've got the worst cold ever, so please, excuse the state of me. But unfortunately, I've woken up to seeing this account on TikTok try and create a twisted narrative of an incident that took place yesterday on a live stream. You may not have seen the video, however, due to the current situation, what's going on TikTok,
Now, a lot is going on, and it's partially the reason why she was called out. Because, like I say, a lot's happened. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I've got a whole bunch. I think I've got about 20 videos to do. So I think I'm going to be releasing a lot more today than what I normally do. But a whole lot has happened.
I do really think it's important, whether you've seen the video or not, for me to address it. So, last night I was requested by a US creator that has previously requested me before with another UK creator called Anna. You may know her, yes. And the previous time she requested me, she jumped on a live with me, this US creator, and just point blank said, "Are you a man?" Right? "Why are you a man wearing makeup?" Mocked the way I looked, was extremely transphobic towards me, and I haven't seen the person since.
Yeah, but you've also got to understand, MAMAKAZ, not everyone sees you as a woman. In the Western world, yes, it's accepted. But in other parts of the world, I mean, people in some countries, they're killed for being the way they are. Even for being homosexual, in some parts of the world, they get stoned to death for being the way they are. In America, it's half and half. You've got half the country accepting it, the other half wanting rid of it. So yeah, okay, you can call it transphobic, but you've also got to understand, in some parts of the world, it's not transphobic. It's like I keep seeing people keep throwing the word transphobic around. It's lost all meaning. Completely lost all meaning. Technically, technically, you are a man dressed as a woman. Technically. I mean, I accept that you're transgender because I keep calling you her and she, but you've got to also understand in some parts of the world, they do not accept you. Just what these need to start doing is stop getting offended every single time someone says something. I mean, you claim you work for China. Look at what they do to transgender people in China. And these are your bosses, apparently. You know what I mean? I mean, why would you use an app that's owned by a bunch of seriously transphobic companies and people and then cry about it when someone sees it on a live? It just doesn't make sense. Seriously, you would think transgender people would, like, be tough as nails, for all the crap they go through day in, day out. They'd be hard as nails. But they're not. I mean, if you're going to get offended and start being racist over someone calling you out for dressed as a woman because you're a man, then maybe social media isn't for you. Because like I keep saying, you put yourself out there on social media, you've got to accept the bad with the good. You can't just pick and choose what you can accept. And like I said, it wasn't for the fact that you made that comment, dirty breed, which I did Google it. It does mean something different from what everyone was thinking. But it's the fact you keep talking in a Jamaican accent when you are a white English person. It's so annoying to constantly hear it. Because it is racist. Talking in an accent that's not yours, especially one of colour, it is classed as racism. I know people that have been arrested for talking in an Indian accent. So why is this any different?
However, yesterday I got a request from this person. I accepted them. An argument started between us both where she was really, really horrible towards me. And towards the end of the argument, I turned round and I said, dirty breed. Now, I want you to understand that by no means at all, when I said that, I thought about race. I thought about that person's background. That is not what came into mind whatsoever.
But you were copying her accent. Can you now, if you're watching this, can you now understand why people were calling you racist? Why I was calling you racist? Stop doing these accents. There's just no need for it. You think because you're transgender you can get away with all this crap, but you can't. You have to obey the same laws we do, just like everyone else does. If one person can be arrested for racism for doing an accent, then you can be as well, and you should be.
Now, when I used that word, what I meant by it was you dirty, bitch, you dirty girl, you horrible woman, okay? Dirty meaning dirty, and to me at the time, breed meaning either male or female, and obviously this woman was a lady.
Now this looks like it took some research to look up. You know, did MAMAKAZ think like when she woke up, oh crap, what did I do? And quickly Google dirty breed. Be like, oh, that's what it means. Oh, no, what are you doing? I don't know what my phone did there. Stupid thing. But yeah. Now the reason why she's doing this is because a whole thing has been happening. Misread. She had there's been multiple things. I mean, I've heard different stories. Apparently TikTok's dropped her because she wasn't earning enough coins. So she came live and started crying and saying, oh, she's leaving TikTok forever, she's quitting. But somebody did point out the moment she said that, loads of people started sending her big gifts. And they were laughing about it, saying, oh, you know, this is the way to do it. You know, come live, say that you're going to leave TikTok because TikTok's dropped you. You didn't want to, like, lose your morals. Like, you wanted to rise above what TikTok wanted. What was it she says? TikTok wanted to battle and do subscriber-only lives. They wanted her to make so many coins a day, diamonds a day, sorry, and she didn't want to do that. But then other people are saying it's because she got her address leaked. Someone doxed her address. So she's gotten scared and now she's quitting TikTok. But yeah, like I say, I've got loads of videos to do. I'm just giving you a heads up, like a little sneak peek. But this is the reason why this is coming out. Because other people are also saying it's because she took Pearl's side. You know, she came out and said, well, Pearl's apologised for what she said. You know, let's move on. But nobody's obviously going to forgive Pearl that fast for being racist. And obviously MAMAKAZ is friends with Misread. So, obviously, she didn't want to put Misread in that kind of position. You know, to pick another side. So that's why I think this was quickly researched. you know, a video made real quick just to get it out there so it doesn't put Miss Red in a predicament again.
For some reason, this has been completely spun to a situation where people are saying that this is racist. However, I'm within that community, so I can't sit here and deem that racist or not. So what I want to sit here and say is, if you've come across that video, if it's offended you in any way, if you felt like it was racist, I sincerely apologise. I can only sit here, take accountability, if I've offended you in any way.
Well, I mean, there you have it, you know, she apologised, she's taking accountability. I didn't see this bit. So, okay, you've apologised, you're taking accountability, well done. But obviously, like I said, this is because that video says it tagged Miss Red in it, saying, oh, you're going to take her side or whatever. So obviously this is why this is done. Because if it wasn't for Miss Red, no way would MAMAKAZ have apologised. I don't think so in any way. No way would she have. But yeah, like I say, it's a big massive thing going on now. Even Leanne's getting involved.
Which I can promise you, that is not what I meant by that. I did just mean you dirty bitch, you dirty woman.
Right, you don't need to keep explaining it.
However, obviously, I can see how maybe that could have come across and how it could have offended anyone. So from me to you, if it has offended you, I sincerely apologise and I'm sorry, but that is not what I meant by it. Lots of love and thank you for listening to this.
Say, you know what I mean? That sounded rehearsed. I reckon she just didn't want to put Miss Red in that predicament because she is going through a lot right now. Like I said, she came live crying her eyes out. But it's just funny because some people were saying things and it was just making sense. It's like how to manipulate a bunch of people on TikTok. Come live, no makeup on, red eyes so it looks like you've been crying and just start banging on about TikTok and how you're not making enough diamonds, how your address is being doxed, blah, blah, blah. And apparently the gifts were just, big, massive gifts were just flowing in. And she would have, because she sees TikTok dropped her because she wasn't making enough diamonds, because she wasn't battling enough. But you don't need a battle to get gifts. All you need to do is go live. And Miss Redwood was getting quite a lot of gifts when she was live, when she was doing the FYP news. There's like things aren't adding up. I've seen multiple videos and it's just, I've grabbed as many as I could because a lot of them are getting taken down at the same time. It's just been a whole day. It got that bad of me editing. Excuse me, I had to take a nap. I've only been up like an hour and a half. But yeah, I've got a lot of videos to do, so you might expect quite a bit more videos today. But yeah, anyway, catch you in the next one.